From episode 33, it's Watch Me Work 601. Gets rid of the defender with a filthy ankle breaker, then gets rid of the second defender with a ridiculous windmill jam.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. They'll see Vancouver taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at San Antonio, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Norman Powell is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fall in at center. Now here's Griffin. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And so Young will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And the dunk by Powell.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Griffin kicks to Favors. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Covington. Nailed from three-point land.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman who doesn't lack confidence.
Inside. Here's Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good. Sabonis. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
You better give Griffin credit. He's outstanding at forcing the issue, getting the defense to whack him.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Blake Griffin hits them both. And here are the Grizzlies now. Young outside. Sabonis, high post. Dishes to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And San Antonio has possession. Outside, Favors. There's the pass to Covington. Outside, Griffin. That's tipped. Isaac with the steal. Passes to Powell. And no good. Good D by Covington. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. We spoke about his approach coming into tonight. He said, we're playing an excellent team with lots of talent, and they're well coached. We don't want to go down 2-0 in this series, so our mindset is this is a must-win game. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off after their disappointing start to this series.
Thank you, David. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Now here's Favors. Back to Griffin. They get a hand on it. San Antonio again turning it over. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Young inside. Griffin's there. Here's Isaac. Off target from three-point range. Here's Covington, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that one, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, yeah. That's the right way to play Griffin. Tough, physical defense, but even that isn't enough if you let him get inside.
One.
Here we go now.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Robert Covington out there with Favors. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Griffin. And it's Gay in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Knocked away. Griffin passes to Porzingis. Young drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Gay passes to Griffin. Vancouver pulls it in.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing. Covington against Powell. Isaac with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
Take a look at Isaac there, just patrolling the passing lanes, outstanding at knowing when to anticipate that pass.
Griffin with it. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Porzingis gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Powell. Sabonis with the ball. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Young's shot is off.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Griffin against Powell. And Griffin, here we go. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the quickness of Griffin is so impressive. When the break is on, he uses it to burn the defense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Fall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. Vancouver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 3. Gay scanning before. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Gay. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
Griffin's presence inside is enormous. It's impossible to hold him in check close to the bucket.
Powell, the pass to Young. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Griffin finds Gay. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Powell, the pass to Isaac. Back to Powell. Porzingis against Young. Pass to Fall. Sabonis, high post. Vancouver working the ball around now. Isaac misses. San Antonio leading. The pass to Griffin. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porzingis gets a 2, and the Spurs scoring again.
They'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
And here's Young from the arc, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Checking out the Spurs. Getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much. And that's going to do it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And so Young will bring it up for Vancouver. It's a 3-point game. And Vancouver, who they've got? They've got Domantas Sabonis. Young is out there with Powell. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fall in at the 5 down low. Griffin kicks to Porzingis. Young with the steal. It's hauled in by Gay.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Griffin dishes to Gay. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Favors. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Fall. And finally they hit one. Fall's got 5 now.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
6 to shoot. Up top, Griffin. Defended by Sabonis. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Griffin. Shoots over Powell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Vancouver leading by 4. Here's Isaac. Sweet little floater. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Up top, Covington. Defended by Sabonis. Clock at 4. Trying to end the drought. Covington's shot is off.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 7. Covington passes to Favors. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Young. He can't get it to go. Good D by Covington. Gay outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Picked him clean. Young against Covington. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's Vancouver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. They've got Griffin, Robert Covington out there with Favors, and there's Porzingis, and it's Gay in a shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
Love watching Griffin play the game. I mean, he has a lot of confidence in his abilities. He's terrific at staying aggressive.
Young inside. He's covered by Gay. Shots good from Young. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Gay outside. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Griffin. Back to Porzingis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. With some arc. Good work defensively by Gay.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Covington passes to Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in.
The offensive arsenal of Griffin, so dangerous, especially when it seems he can't miss from anywhere.
Young taking his time here. At the top of the key, Sabonis. He kicks it to Powell. Pass to Young. Vancouver working the ball around now. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
There's Sabonis. With the fadeaway. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Gay. Back to Covington. Griffin down low. Passes it to Porzingis. Fades. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
Young for 3. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Gay. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, you got to give Gay a ton of respect for taking that possession head on, sensing the importance of the moment, but seizing.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 1. 1:19 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Vancouver's coach got into his team during that timeout. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan, we executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
To the paint, here's Favors. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Young against Gay. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
To the left wing. Porzingis inside.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac kicks the foul. Covington against Young. Pass to Fall. And here is Powell. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Seconds left in the fourth. That will count. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Porzingis. Griffin is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Favors. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Against Griffin. Powell, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Fall. Young with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Off target from outside. And the Spurs with possession. Gay inside. He's against Young. Gay dishes to Griffin. Kicks to Favors. Pass to Gay. 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Powell against Griffin. Back to Powell. Pulls it up. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Griffin will bring it up for San Antonio. Gay finds Griffin. Now here's Porzingis. Favors trying to break free. Yes!
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 2. 40 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Young shoots over Covington, but they get it back. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Griffin passes to Porzingis. Back to Griffin. On the clock. Right side, Porzingis. Oh, no good. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 10 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Kicks to Powell. Count it! Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Vancouver picking up a win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's over